Imagine, a king who claimed to be God, and then was swallowed by the very water he thought he controlled. But do you know what really caused a power this azim to fall? The story begins with a people, weak, oppressed, living in slavery for centuries, and with a child, raised in the home of his greatest enemy. Thousands of years ago, power meant only one thing: water. And whoever controlled water controlled the world. That is why Egypt became the first true superpower. Along the banks of the Nile, the land was so fertile that people came from distant lands to settle. Slowly, a civilization emerged, not only powerful, but incredibly wealthy. Then came the pharaohs. They did not just rule. They controlled belief itself. They declared, "I am not just your king. I am your God." And astonishingly, the people believed it. Time passed. Egypt grew stronger. But with that power came a darker truth. Slavery. A people, the children of Israel, were forced to serve, day and night, without freedom, generation after generation, holding on to just one hope: freedom. Then one day, everything changed. Pharaoh received a warning. A child would be born who would destroy his empire. That moment, fear took over, and fear turned into cruelty. Pharaoh ordered every newborn boy must be killed. The city fell silent, but the cries of mothers filled the air. Yet history shows us what is destined cannot be stopped. A mother, trying to save her child, places him in a small chest and sets him adrift on the river. This was not a decision of fear, but of faith. And then, the story takes an unexpected turn. That same chest reaches the palace of Pharaoh. And there, the very child meant to be destroyed is saved. That child was Moses. Moses grows up in the palace, but his heart remains with the oppressed. One day, he witnesses injustice, and in that moment, his life changes forever. He leaves Egypt and lives in exile for years. But the story does not end there. One day, he receives a command: return and face the truth. This was not just a return, it was a mission. Now the confrontation begins. On one side, the most powerful king in the world. On the other, a man with nothing but faith. Moses stands before Pharaoh and says, "Let my people go." Pharaoh refuses. His arrogance blinds him from the truth. Warnings come, signs appear. But when pride takes over, even the clearest truth becomes invisible. Then one night, the command comes: leave. Thousands of people move silently out of Egypt. But the danger is not over. Pharaoh breaks his promise and chases them with his army. Ahead of them, the sea. Behind them, an army. There is nowhere to go. Is this the end? And then, it happens. One of the most extraordinary moments in history. The sea opens. A path appears. The people cross. And in that same water, Pharaoh and his army are drowned. A king who claimed to be God now stands as a warning. Power does not last forever, but truth always wins.